Kim, Bobby, good to see you both. Welcome to Pop Alternative.
What's up,
Thank you.
Beast?
Kim, I wanted to ask because, it's really interesting when you start getting kind of scripts for this limited series and see it kind of come to life on screen, that script to screen journey. And I feel like it depends on the project, it could be different. What was that script to screen journey like for you with The Better Sister, reading the scripts and seeing it come to life on screen?
You mean watching it or going to work and doing it?
Going to work and doing it.
Yeah, so the scripts were so tight. They were so beautiful. They were so, you know, well-drawn characters across the board. And then to show up on set, yeah, I mean, they picked all the right people. Regina and Olivia and the other producers, everybody created, picked these people that are hard workers, love working, and were talented and sort of malleable and flexible with these kind of characters that were, multi-layered and sometimes, flawed or sometimes unlikable. So we all, script to screen, script to set. It was a blast. It was a
Absolutely.
creative, very fulfilling creative experience.
Absolutely. Bobby, it's good to see you.
Good to see you.
I find it interesting. Well, I want to know. I didn't plan on it, but I thought about it. I'm sure. Has your mustache been brought up a lot of the show? Has that been like something that people have brought up a lot?
What mustache?
What mustache? We don't know what you're talking yeah, it's a diva, it has its own character. It's got a
Almost like
publicist.
its own character. Yeah, but it's interesting because I know, like, as from an actor, you want to be present in the moment and you're focusing on the task at hand. But given that this show is like that kind of edge of your seat who done it limited series, are you like, when do you start thinking about the audience? Like, are you ever conscious of the audience member, like watching The Better Sister while you're in production, or does that happen more before or after, so to speak?
No, I don't think about the audience.
After, I don't think about the audience really at all. I just think about, my character's movements and everything making sense,
Yeah.
making, detective sense.
Yeah,
No,
it's character and how it serves the story.
yeah, absolutely.
I just take care of my piece of the work, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
absolutely.
and that's part of being an artist. I think it's like, you just do the creative work and then you gotta let it go. You gotta
Yeah.
let it out for consumption.
Oh, absolutely. And then, my last question, Kim, is I think about these things a lot because I'm also a filmmaker as well. So it's like we'll see sometimes, these 2-3 minute scenes, and sometimes, those 2-3 minute scenes we see on screen took, a whole day to film or a couple of days. And I'm wondering when that happens, do those like big scenes feel like their own like mini project, or do they feel like the bigger like part, or they feel part of the overall project? Because I find that really interesting too sometimes.
Yeah, some small scenes can end up, taking, a lot of time. We experienced that a lot in Fear the Walking Dead, things like that. But
Yeah.
in this show, I think one of the scenes that took a lot of time and care was episode 2 when we're kind of all in the apartment together.
Mhm.
And for me, it did become its own event. It became like a play to me,
Yeah.
which was really kind of fun to play it like that.
Absolutely. I can't wait for people to check out The Better Sister on Prime Video. So good to chat with you both. Thank you so much for your time.
You too. Thank you, Petey.
Thank you for tuning in to Popternative. Make sure to check out our past episodes of Popternative on YouTube.
This has been an Autograph Communications production.